All right, what up, SoleMates family? It's your boy P here, and we are back with another video of sneakers of my very own collection. But first things first, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Make sure you go to our YouTube page and like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave some comments below. Let us know what you think, what you want to see next in upcoming videos, whether it's more hype sneakers of my very own collection, or just totally different things. Do you want to see more transaction videos? Just tell us what's on your mind. Well, we also have mystery boxes. I wanted to let you know, if you head over to our website right now, we have mystery boxes of $500. And so we only have a few of them that we're letting go at the moment, but they are well over value of $500. I would say in the $800 to $1,000 range as far as value goes. But we're selling them for $500. So if you're looking to get a jump start in the clothing or into hype or reselling or anything like that, now's a good time to start with one of our very own mystery boxes. Well, without further ado, let's get into some of my very own sneakers in my sneaker collection. Since it is Air Max month, I'm going to do nothing but some of my Air Maxes. Some are DS, some are worn, but nevertheless, all of them are going to be worn. So, the first one is the Soul Collector 95. This Air Max came out many moons ago. I don't even remember the date, honestly. 2006, I think. It's 2007. Okay, there's a date. Production date. So yeah, these came out in like 06. Yes, and it came out in Capitol Hill. This was a sneaker. Nike and Soul Collector came together and did this very own sneaker. Then they had also a white one as well. The white one had like hand-painted skyline of Seattle. As you can see, this is the rainbow that we have some crosswalks here in Capitol Hill area where it's painted for rainbows. It's a really dope sneaker. I'm telling you. I love this sneaker. Air Max 95 Soul Collector. I sat down with Nike, well, with some of the representatives, and me and a handful of other people, like Quentin Jefferson, Kylie, and a few others. Our focus group talked about dropping the Air Max Seattle 206, 270, and so your boy had some design input on that sneaker. And so when we sat down with them, we talked about coming out with a 95, and we really wanted a 95. They said it's not going to happen. So we talked about is it possible that we can get this sneaker to come back again? And they said, well, the rights to the sneaker really belongs to Soul Collector, and it's probably never going to come out again. It'll probably never happen. So let's get some buzz going for that, man. Let's see this shoe again, because this is dope. It's a really dope sneaker. I love it. That's one of my favorites. It's always going to be in a collection. Yeah, so what do you think on that? Here is sneaker number 2. Again, this is Air Max month. This sneaker right here was done, I think it was released for Air Max Day in 2018. And, yep, 2018. So the production, or actually, there was a voting system that went into play in 2017. And so it was a bunch of different designers from all over the globe, from Japan to America to, just all over. And I think it was 10 of them total. And they had a series where you could go and vote once a day for a whole week. And so I voted for this shoe. I also voted for another shoe. I think he won second place. But I voted for this shoe like 5 or 6 times throughout that week. And I think he also had like this machine in his store where you could vote in the store on whoever you wanted to win. But I voted for Sean Witherspoon. He pulled people together to help him design this shoe. People like Ben Baller, Skate the Great. I mean, if you know Skate the Great, he's like the fit grid king. I mean, this guy, if you follow him on Instagram like I do, he'll just walk into his closet, go pull out a pair of jeans, a hat, a shirt, some socks, some shoes, and man, put a dope fit together in seconds, it looks like. So Yeah, shout out to the people who came together to help design this sneaker. Shout out to my boy Ben Baller. He comes to the store all the time. Whenever he's in Seattle, he comes to Seattle and makes sure that he comes and pays me a visit. And we hang out. Would like to say rest in peace to my dear friend Rex, which is his cousin. I actually met Ben Baller through his cousin Rex, and you know, I've grown quite fond of Rex. He's a great guy. You know, rest in peace to my boy Rex. But yeah, back to the shoe. This shoe is really dope. Ben Baller showed me the duffel bag that he got. Nike created a duffel bag for everybody who had input on the sneaker. And on the inside, it has their name. I mean, the duffel bag is literally made out of the same material as this shoe. It's straight corduroy all over the duffel bag with crazy design on the inside. It's really dope. It's really, really dope. So I appreciate you for sharing that duffel bag and allowing me to see that, put my hands on that. Sneaker number 3 is the Atmos Safari. The Atmos Safari, okay? This released originally in 2007, which I actually have one of the 2007s in here on the wall somewhere. That was the original release. And then this came out in 2017, 10 years later, on Air Max Day, if I'm not mistaken. Which, this is another classic. This joint is dope. This sneaker, this is one of my favorite sneakers. This is one of my favorite sneakers, man. This Safari, this elephant print, man, this is dope. This colorway, I mean, come on, man. With the Nike Air in the back, you can see that this one's used. I have one on ice, too, that's dead stock. You know, I might have to, you never know, I might have to pull that out if I ever get rid of this. It got a few creases and stuff, but I keep this in good condition. But yeah, this is one of my favorites, man. This is a classic. I think the silhouette, the colorway, goes hand in hand. I think the material on this one is a little bit better. They just came out with a Dunk not too long ago, but the paint on the Dunk is kind of peeling off. So some people, you know, some people took to Twitter and Instagram and really let the world know how they felt about that, because the paint was literally chipping off. In the 2007 pair, it's a different, it's a slight different. I don't think it's as bold. I think the design on the elephant print is a little thinner, but these aren't painted on. This is like embedded. This is embedded on here. So it's really good. I like the quality of the leather on the other one more so than this one, and I like the soles kind of yellowing. If I had a moment, I would pull it down, but I can't even find it, man. Where's it at? It should be. It's right there. Where at? Oh, there we go. Ha 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 ha. Let me go ahead and pull this out for you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this out for y'all. All right, so you can see how the suede, it's a little thinner. This is a little more bold. I think I like that better. The leather on this one is a lot nicer, in my opinion. And I kind of like this yellowing. It gives it more character. I mean, a lot of people these days are actually not restoring their shoes. They're making it look more of an OG and having that not just yellowing, but they're making it look like it's aged. And so for me, I think that yellowing to the sole comes over time, and it just gives it more character. So I love both. I love both. This is a really dope sneaker. Carlos is a hater. So you'll never want to meet him in life, trust me. You'll never want to meet Carlos in life, ever.
I don't like him.
Yeah. Hey, man, guess what? They don't like you. Yes, this is a dope sneaker. Stop hating. Yes, you should stop hating. All right, so here's another Atmos. This is the Atmos Duck Camo. Carlos likes this one. I could care less what he thinks. So, you know, in my personal opinion. But yeah, this was actually hand painted. As you can see, I wore this a couple times and it's starting to peel. But what I did not realize that these were hand painted until I did some research. this infrared was hand painted. These were released, I think, this is a Japanese collaboration with Nike. I know Nike has the JP which just means basically Japanese Nike. That's all it means. It's like Japan collabed with Nike, or Nike in Japan, basically. So I don't think it was necessarily a JP Co. It was definitely an Atmos, but Atmos we know is heavy in Japan for sure. This is probably one of my favorite Air Maxes of all time. It has like the snake skin on it, that duck camo, that classic colorway of the duck camo. The infrared, this is just, you can't beat this, man. This is probably one of the greatest Air Maxes ever, to me, personally. I love this sneaker. I love this sneaker. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this sneaker. And so, it is not dead stock. This is worn, but I just take very good care of it. And yeah, that's just very dear. Dearest. One of my favorites. Tell me what you guys think so far of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave us a comment. Give us your thoughts. What's your favorite Air Max? We are in Air Max month right now. March of every year's Air Max month. Air Max Day is March 26th. So, how are you going to celebrate Air Max month? How are you going to celebrate Air Max Day? March 26th, I'm probably going to wear these. Or I might wear these again. Or these again. I don't know. I might change my outfit like 4 times in the shop that day and just wear them all. All right? So now, let's talk about the Betsy Ross flag. This sneaker was already, before it even dropped, it was priced around, I want to say, depending on size, anywhere, I think the lowest I saw was like $350, but it wasn't that reliable of places where you could really find it for early listings. But definitely for reliable sites, apps and different things like that, they were going for, you know, like $500 before they even dropped, until Colin Kaepernick made a call and said that you cannot release this sneaker because you don't understand the impact that it's going to have on not just the sneaker community, but a whole nation of people, right? And so they pulled it off the shelves, but nevertheless, it still was in certain stores ready to get released. So we have is it a clearance store or a factory store? I think it's a clearance store in North Bend, I think it is, past Marysville.
It's a factory store.
Right, but there's a difference between factory stores and clearance stores. So a lot of times, the clearance stores really say factory, but they're not really factory, or maybe I'm saying that vice versa. But it's a difference. It is definitely a difference, and so we really only have one, and it's out there in the north. But they get like samples. They got Sean Witherspoons. They got like Off-Whites. They actually got these. And so the person that picked these up there came and traded and made a deal with us. So this sneaker there's a lot of controversy around this sneaker. But it's a really dope sneaker. I really like it. I like the history of the sneaker as far as it not getting released and just the story behind it. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick for making that call and for everything that he stands for, right? Because it's not popular to stand for. It's not always popular, but you know, you live and die by what you believe in, man, for real. And so that's what this sneaker represents to me. That's what this represents to me. And this is why I wanted it. Not to necessarily sell it or because of the flag or what this flag represents to both sides, right? The good and the bad. But just the history, you know, Colin Kaepernick, being a fan of Colin Kaepernick, you know, appreciating him as a man, what he stands for, what he's doing. This is very iconic. For me, I think this puts a summary of history into one sneaker at a time And with it not being released, I think Nike did the right thing. Now here is the Serena Williams 97 Off-White. Now I think, in my personal opinion, that Serena is the greatest athlete of all time. Now, I don't think she gets that recognition, for one, because she's a woman, and for two, she's black. Ha! Oh, listen. You should hear the type of comments and the type of hatred that she has to deal with over, like, ever since she stepped into sports. And she's been great ever since. Just the way that she deals with controversy, the way that she's very, very, very great at what she does. Yeah, I definitely take my hat off to her. And I think if she was, honestly, I think if she was a man, we wouldn't even be debating. We just give it to her. She's great. She has more titles than anybody who ever played tennis. Anybody. Doesn't matter. Now, previously, it doesn't matter. But nevertheless, this colorway is one of the best colorways. I actually have the blazer as well. And to me, that is my favorite blazer. I really don't like blazers that much. I really don't. But as far as the off-white blazers go, they're pretty cool. And the Serena off-white blazer, that blazer is, I think, the dopest blazer in my personal opinion. Yes, my personal opinion. Carlos, you don't want to see his fluffy fingers. You're right. Yeah. This guy, stop hating. But nah, she's dope, man. I gotta be real. I gotta be real. She's really, really dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Serena Williams, and Off-White, Virgil. You know, I think he did a great job with this sneaker, with the individual. This sneaker's dope. And so, for Air Max month, this is what our video is about. It is about Air Maxes this time. I had more, but I don't want to overload you guys with too much like I did the last few videos, okay? So, again, tell me what you think. What do you want to see of? What do you want to see more of on our YouTube channel? Do you want to see more Carlos or not? Definitely not, okay? He agrees. That was a thumbs up on the not. All right. Again, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, SoleMates 206, and like, follow, and comment on our YouTube channel. Check out our mystery boxes. We have $500 mystery boxes. You just might be able to double your money. It's going to be a minimum of $800 of value in there. I'm telling you, I'm personally picking it out myself. You're going to love it if you buy one. Yes. All right. So, I'm out. Until next time, peace.